channel. I hope you're having a great day and welcome back to another Vlogmas video. So I thought in today's video we could sit down and have another chitty chatty catch up, get ready with me. I loved the last one I filmed. I had so much fun doing that. Like, you know me, I'm a bit obsessed with makeup. So I wanted to do another one. Adam and I have a fun Christmassy day ahead of us, so I need to transform myself. Well, I don't need to, I want to. I don't need the makeup, I enjoy the makeup. So I need to sort everything out. I'm still in my pajamas, I haven't brushed my hair, I need to do my skincare, my skin is a bit dry at the moment. I'm hoping I've got the lighting right for you. Lighting makeup videos is just a whole different ballgame to lighting like clothes hauls or vlogs or things like that. So hopefully I've got it bright enough that you can see what I'm doing, but not so bright that I'm like washing myself out. So before we jump into today's video, I want to say a massive thank you to today's sponsor, Ana-Louise. So I've been working with Ana-Louise for a couple of years now and I absolutely adore them as a brand and I absolutely love their products. You'll have seen me for years wearing their jewellery pieces on my channel now, so I'm so excited to be working with them again. Ana-Louise make the most gorgeous, beautiful, high quality jewellery pieces but at an affordable price. Another thing that really makes me love Ana-Louise as a brand is their commitment to the planet. They are carbon neutral from their packaging to the actual jewellery and they really care about the planet, which matters a lot to me, so I really appreciate that. Their goal is just so beautiful. They want to make you feel empowered and elegant and at your finest through their pieces, and I genuinely feel great when I'm wearing my jewellery from Ana-Louise. I'm so happy with the pieces that I picked for this video. I'm just so excited. I've been wearing them. Like, you've probably seen me wear these earrings in my past couple of videos because I've been wearing them ever since I've got them. So we'll talk about the earrings first. These earrings are absolutely stunning. So they're huggy hoops, so that means that they sit quite closely on my earlobe, and I wanted these because I really wanted some earrings that I could just wear all the time, like great quality earrings that I could just have and sleep in, because a lot of my earrings are like dangly earrings and I sometimes forget to put them in, so I wanted some earrings that were just comfortable for me to have all the time, and these are that for me. They're just so gorgeous. I love that they're a little bit glam, but they're also not huge, like they're understated. They're perfect for me to wear every single day but still feel sparkly and special about myself. The second piece I picked was actually another pair of earrings. So these are a bit more special, a bit more glam. So all of the jewellery comes in packaging like this with a magnetic closure. And then this is what it looks like on the packaging. So these are silver earrings. They are a double hoop and they again have some sparkly gems down one of the hoops. I might wear these on Christmas Day. Like, these are a little bit more glam, a little bit more special. So these are absolutely gorgeous. I love Ana-Louise earrings so much. I've got a good collection of them now and I love them. Then the next two pieces that I picked are these rings. So I have quite large fingers. I've always struggled with rings, but I managed to get some from Ana-Louise that fit me. I got these in a size 10 and I picked two. So the first ring that I picked is this gorgeous daisy ring. I absolutely love this. This was the first thing that I chose because as soon as I saw it, I knew that I needed it. And then I got this gorgeous ring here, which has like it's almost like a multicolored stone in the middle. It's really subtle, really beautiful. And I think that they look so gorgeous together. And again, I've been wearing these every day. Like I said, you've probably seen them in multiple videos by now because they have become everyday pieces for me. So as I said, I highly recommend Ana-Louise, and if you want to check out any of their pieces, do check out the description box down below. They do have a big holiday sale on at the moment, which is on till the 20th of September, where you get buy one, get one 50% off. So you could get something for yourself and a present for someone else for Christmas. So do check out their website to make good use of the sale. Thank you so much to Ana-Louise for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate all the support you've given me over the years. So let's get going. I want to see this face transform. If you are new here, by the way, and you want to subscribe and stick around, I would love to have you. I have a goal of hitting 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and when I'm filming this, I'm about 120 away. So if anyone wants to help me make that dream come true happen, I would be so grateful. It is genuinely a dream come true because never in a million years did I ever think that I would have well, even 1,000 subscribers, never mind 25,000 subscribers. So yeah, not gonna get too caught up on that, otherwise I'll sit here in like disbelief, and I have stuff to do. We are on a time crunch today. But yeah, if anyone does want to help me reach that goal, I would really appreciate it. So let's get started. I'm not going to focus too much on the makeup, but I will link everything in the comments down below, and I'll probably talk a little bit here and there about the makeup because, you know, it's me, I'm a chatterbox. So what moisturiser are we going to start off with? I might use this one. This is the Caudalie, oh, I can't say that. Oh, it's Firming Cashmere Cream. It's the day one. I love this packaging. It's so pretty with the like blush pink. In fact, let's get this hair out of my face. So I thought in today's video, it's December, it's nearly Christmas. It feels only right that we should take a walk down memory lane. That is too much moisturiser. I know you've got dry skin, but come along now. Take a walk down memory lane. Look back at 2022, have a bit of a reflection session, because as I've said before, these videos are basically like therapy for me. Have a bit of a reflection on 2022 and then look ahead to 2023 because we are nearly there. I cannot believe how close we are to 2023. I'm filming this on Saturday the 10th. I don't think you're seeing this until sort of next week. Maybe, I don't know which day next week, maybe Wednesday, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm filming this a couple of days in advance. So in my time, it is Christmas 2 weeks on Sunday. That's crazy. I do not know where the time has gone. I bet everyone feels the same way. But it feels like this year has been the longest, but also has just gone by in an absolute flash. And I talked a little bit in my last Get Ready With Me about sort of looking back at 2022, and thank you so much to everyone who was super kind in that video, because I probably filmed that about 6 weeks ago. You saw it not too long ago, but I filmed it quite a bit of time before I posted it, and I talked about how I was feeling really overwhelmed at the moment, and you were all just so kind and made me feel so much better, like about the way that I was feeling, and just the support helped me to feel so much better. So thank you so much for that. I'm using the Inky Caffeine Eye Cream because I'm tired and I need some caffeine in every way, shape and possible, so I may as well put it in my eye cream as well. Where was I? I was saying thank you. So yeah, just thank you so much for the support on that video. It means the world. It's always so helpful when you hear that other people like understand and you're not on your own, and it's not like, it's not just you. But 2022 has been an interesting year. It has been, what would I summarize this year as? A year of change, a year of change. So going into 2022, I wasn't in the best place. I wasn't in the worst place, but I really struggled with my mental health in 2021. I've talked quite a lot about this on my channel, but I was struggling with depression. I was on antidepressants. I was in therapy. I just wasn't having the best time, and I do think coming into 2022, I was starting to feel a little bit better. I'm going to use the NYX Marshmallow Primer. But I was still not in the best place. We were staying at Adam's parents' place in North Yorkshire because we had delay after delay on this house. Like, we reserved this house in April of 2021, and we were meant to be in by September of 2021, and we didn't end up moving in until April 2022. So we had like a 6-month delay because it's a new build and we were like the first ones on the site, so we just had massive delays. So we were waiting for the house. We were staying at Adam's parents' place. I had just started my new job, which was exciting because I think one of the things that maybe contributed to me not being so well last year, well, one was the pandemic, and I don't know why I couldn't see that at the time. I remember being like, I don't know why I'm depressed, like life's good, I don't know what's going on, we're locked in, but you know, it's fine. No, we were locked in an apartment for 2 bloody years, and I don't know why I couldn't see that that was a contributing factor, because if you are new here, my boyfriend has health conditions that means he's extremely clinically vulnerable, and so we had to really isolate for most of the, I know we're still in the pandemic, but you know, for about 2 years we really just didn't leave the house. So I don't know why I didn't spot at the time that that was contributing to my depression. It kind of makes perfect sense. But I think another thing was I wasn't the happiest in my job. Like, it wasn't a bad job, it wasn't a bad situation, people were nice, it was a good job, but it just wasn't clicking for me. And when I'm not happy in a job, like, this is something I really want to work on, like in myself, but when I'm not happy in a job, it seeps through into every aspect of my life. Like, I'm not very good at compartmentalizing work and personal life. Like, how I'm feeling in work affects me outside of work. So I do really want to work on that. I'm just trying to figure out which foundation to wear. I might go for this one. This is an old favorite actually. This is the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Foundation. I've got this in the shade F1. So yeah, work wasn't the best for me. That was definitely affecting me. I was going through lockdown, so there was a lot going on, and I cannot remember the point of why we got onto this. Let's just go back. Start of 2022, I had my new job. Yeah, that's it. And that was definitely starting to help. I was definitely still in that this is a new job, panic, I don't know what I'm doing, imposter syndrome, blah, 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 phase. And it was definitely overwhelming, but it was exciting because this is a job. The job that I have now is a job that I've really wanted to do in one way or another for a long time. So I was excited about that, but still struggling with my mental health and still not yet in the house. And one thing about me, which again, I would like to work on and change, is I don't have the most patience when I'm waiting for something to happen. Like, if I know something's happening and I'm in that waiting phase, I really struggle with that, and it does affect me, and it's something that I'm definitely getting better with. I'm definitely getting better with as I maybe get older, but it's still something I struggle with. So start of 2022, wasn't in the worst place, wasn't in the best place. And it kind of stayed like that for a couple of months while we were waiting for the house. I was getting settled in my new job, realising that I had a great team around me and I really loved the work that I was doing, and that definitely helped. And then we got the house, and that's got to be the highlight this year. There's got to be the highlight this year. I was so excited for this house. We'd waited, like I said, a whole year for it. And I'd had a whole year of thinking and planning and dreaming, and when it was finally here, I was just so excited. I was loving like filming all the house content. Like, I really enjoyed being able to do all that, and there will be more house content, but it's obviously like once you're in and you're settled, it becomes a bit harder, like unless you're doing projects, to do house content. So there will be, we've got some projects in mind for next year, so we will be filming those. But I loved making all the house content, and just the whole process of moving in and making the space our own and putting the rooms together. Like, I loved that so much. So that was an absolute highlight of this year for me. And then came summer, and summer was just beautiful. We spent loads of time in the garden, because one of the things that really made us want to move house is the fact that we lived in an apartment before this, and during lockdown, when we couldn't really go out and do stuff, we missed having a garden so much. So we got the decking built for the garden, we had barbecues and fires, and it was amazing. And then we had my birthday where all our friends came and visited, and we had a garden party. And a lot of my friends live like outside of Leeds, like Edinburgh, Liverpool, London, and I don't get to see them very often. And it was the first time we'd seen them in like two and a half years because of the pandemic. And I remember like when my last best friend, because there's 4 of us that are best friends, when the last one arrived, I just cried because I was just so relieved to have my like people with me, and it was just amazing. And I loved that. That might be one of my best birthdays ever because we missed each other so much, and it was just so nice. Like, we didn't do anything, we just stayed in the garden, we had a barbecue and we danced and we talked, and it was the best. It was honestly the best. Oh, it makes me so happy just even thinking about it. Like, oh, having your core people with you after so long is just the most amazing thing. For concealer, I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I love this, really affordable, and it's great. And then we just continued with summer. We went to a music festival, which was so fun, and we vlogged that. We actually got invited like on a PR ticket to go to the festival, which was amazing. It's the first time I'd done anything like that since doing YouTube, and we just had a great time. Like, summer was so good. But all the while that summer was happening, in fact, for a year, I had in the back of my mind that I really kind of wanted weight loss surgery. And I talked a lot about this in my like announcement video, that it was something for a long time I thought I just couldn't do. I remember like just sitting there so sad because I had this idea in my mind that I wanted to do it, but for some reason I honestly thought that I couldn't or shouldn't, and I think I was just sat there crying because I wanted to do this thing and I just didn't think I could. And that I really did feel like that, not in like that much, like not sat there feeling that sad, but it's something I was thinking about for a good year. And then in summer it just clicked and I was like, why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? I'd done so much research, looked into it for so long, and all of a sudden, I don't know what changed, but it just clicked and I went, why can't you? Like, why? And that moment just changed everything. So I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Pound Cake setting powder. So after that, I started really looking into it and talking to consultants and talking to different clinics and really like looking into the finances and what life would look like in a whole lot more detail. And I decided to obviously do it. And honestly, there has not been a single point where I've regretted this. There's been a point here and there where I've been like, what did you do? What did you do to yourself? Like when I've been in pain because of constipation or something super fun like that. But I have never once regretted that decision, and honestly it's changing my life. Like, I'm still at the beginning of that journey. I'm what, 3.5 months post-op now, so it's still very early days, but I can already feel it changing my life. And I'm not going to talk too much about like surgery because I want to keep that in my dedicated videos. So I've got a surgery Q&A video that will already be up, so I'll link that in the cards. And I've got my monthly surgery check-in that I do every 4 weeks. That'll be coming on the 23rd of December, I think. So look out for them if you want more surgery updates. But it's definitely been changing my life for the better, and I can already feel the positive effects of that, which is just amazing. But that was such a big thing, like, for me this year. That's the biggest decision I have ever made for myself, like, by far, ever. And it was also one of the scariest, if not the most scary decision I've ever made. And so that's really been what's occupied the past few months. Getting ready for surgery, recovering from surgery, learning, like, my new way of life. And I'm so excited for my journey in 2023, and I'm not going to get ahead of myself. We'll talk about 2023 in a minute. But it's just been an incredible journey. It's had its highs, it's had its lows. I don't know why I'm putting about 10 pounds of powder on, because I have dry skin. I cannot have that much powder, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, it's just been the most incredible journey, and I'm so happy that I get to share it, because not only is it helping people who are like thinking of going through the same journey or are going along it with me, but it also really helps me because I get to talk to people or hear from people who are going through this too and can relate, or are a bit further advanced in the journey and can give me advice. So it's just been the most incredible thing to share this journey with you. Bronzer, I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Glow and Bronze. It's the one that's in the little duo. I tend to just use the bronzer. The highlights fine. The highlight's fine, but really it's the bronzer that I love. So then the last couple of months of this year, obviously I talked about feeling a little bit overwhelmed by life. Not that bad things were happening, but just that there was a lot happening, like with surgery, with work, with just life in general. And I'm glad to say I'm feeling so much better now than I was about 6 weeks ago. I feel like I've just got a grip of things, and I've got a bit more of a handle of what's happening, and I just feel oh. Something fell. Something just fell. I don't know what fell. I am a very jumpy person. Like, I scare so easily and I'm so dramatic. Like, if Adam walks in a room and I'm not expecting it, I will jump for my life. I don't know what that was, but it scared the life out of me. What the heck was I saying? I think I was saying that I am feeling much better now. I think it's only natural for us to go through periods of ups and downs and periods where we're feeling on top of things or feeling more overwhelmed. I think it's all very natural. But one thing that has been really helpful for me to feel less overwhelmed is my work situation. So I was talking in that video about how I struggle with the two sides of me. The one that like just wants to be on top of everything and good and stay where I am and master where I am, with the other side of me that's really ambitious and wants to progress and wants to develop. And what was actually happening at the time that I filmed that video is that I was going up for a promotion at work and I was not feeling confident like at all. I was feeling so unsure of myself and so unsure of like whether I was good at my job or whether I was good enough, and I was going for the promotion but not sure about whether I should, because I didn't know if I was good enough or ready for the step up. So it's the same job but just like the next level up of the same job. And yeah, I was, at the time of filming it, I think I was just about to put my name in the hat for that job and was just feeling very insecure, unsure of myself, unsure of my abilities, and just like not sure if I should have even gone for it. What blush should we use? Let's use, oh, I don't know. Oh, I've not used this in a while. Oh, actually no, let's use a blush palette. I always forget about my blush palette. So yeah, let's use one of the Luna Beauty blushes from the Moon Prism palette. Like, how gorgeous is this? I think I'll use this one, Stargaze. So I was going for the job, wasn't sure, really iffy, 100% didn't think I was getting it. Like, no way did I think I was getting it. And I actually got the job. I got the promotion, which was the biggest shock for me. The biggest shock. I didn't believe it. I didn't think it was happening. I was so resigned to the fact that it wasn't happening that like I got out of my interview and I was like, well, that was good practice. That was good practice. But I got the job, and what getting that job has done is give me so much validation, and like the feedback that I've had from my work and the encouragement and just the positivity and support has just helped me to see, I'm not gonna say I'm all the way there yet, I've still got a way to go, but it has helped me to see that I'm definitely a whole lot more capable than I give myself credit for, and that I definitely struggle with a lot of imposter syndrome and self-doubt and God, look at the back of the mirror, how dirty does that look? Distracted there. But yeah, it has filled me with a whole lot of confidence that I did not have going into this process, and so that has helped me immensely to move past that feeling of overwhelm. So I'm like, okay, people who know a lot more than me and are a lot more experienced than me have decided that I am good enough. So that in itself has just given me the world of confidence and the world of just self-belief, and has been so incredible for me. I've never been promoted before. I've always like moved companies. I've never had a proper, like I've had changes in my role, but I've never had like a proper full-on promotion. So it's just been the most wonderful thing for me, and that's one of the things I'm really excited about for 2023. And the last thing to talk about for 2022 before we go on to talking about 2023 is Vlogmas. So I feel like this video is going to be a million years long. Maybe I should have done a 2022 video and then a 2023 video separately. Which highlighter are we going to use? Let's use this old favourite. This is a Flower Beauty palette. It's the Lift and Sculpt contouring palette in light and medium. It's battered. The blush broke and I've used this highlighter. Like, this used to be my favourite highlighter. I used it to, like, look how much pan. It is a very intense highlighter, so we'll use that. I've not used it in a long time. So what was I saying? I was about to start talking about Vlogmas. Vlogmas is something that I was on and off about doing for so long. Like, when I was feeling at my most overwhelmed, I was not doing Vlogmas. Like, I was just not doing it. I couldn't get my head around the concept of being able to do this. Like, it just seemed the most impossible. Like, when I couldn't like manage my day-to-day, how on earth was I going to film and post a video every day from the 1st of December to the 24th? Like, it was not happening. It just wasn't. And then, kind of by accident, I ended up having a plan. Like, I planned the videos out for December that I had planned, not a Vlogmas. I kind of thought maybe I'll do like a couple of Christmas videos here and there. And I looked at my calendar and I remember talking to Becky Reynolds at the time and I was like, I've almost got a full calendar here. Like, just by how things worked out and by chance, I think I was like 9 videos off having done a full Vlogmas. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like, it's changed like that. Like, I'd been saying for weeks and weeks I wasn't doing it. And then all of a sudden I was doing it and it was happening. And I think the feeling less overwhelmed by life helped immensely. If I was feeling that overwhelmed, there's no chance I would have done this. I wouldn't have been able to. It wouldn't have been good for me. Setting spray, I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus. So here I am doing Vlogmas, feeling okay about it. Like, I feel like it's a lot. It is a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like, I work full time. I have all the surgery stuff and I'm posting 24 videos in a row. So it is a lot, but it is not anywhere near as stressful as I thought it was going to be. Like, I'm feeling okay about it all and I'm honestly having the best time and enjoying it so much. And this is going to take us up to Christmas. So we're seeing my family just before Christmas and then we spend Christmas with Adam's family, and it's my favourite time of year. Like, Christmas is my favourite thing and I'm so excited. And then we're having New Year's here with some friends over and it's just going to be the most heartwarming period of time and I'm so excited. So 2022 has been a whirlwind. It's been a year of change. As I said, there's so much that has happened. Let me pick an eyeshadow palette and then we'll talk about 2023, because 2022 was the year of change. 2023 is the year of excitement and doing things, and honestly, the more I think about next year, the more excited I get. Let me pick a palette or we'll be here forever. Okay, so I've picked a palette that I've had for a while, but not really used very much. This is the Sigma Warm Neutrals. You know how much I love the Sigma Corda Rosa. So this is the Corda Rosa, which is one of my favorite palettes. But I've had the Warm Neutrals, which I got after getting the Corda Rosa, and I haven't really played with this very much. So it's definitely a deeper, more sultry palette. So let's use this while we talk about 2023. I can't believe it's almost 2023. Like, where did that come from? But at the same time, as much as there's been good and bad in 2022, I'm ready to say goodbye to this year and welcome in the new year with excitement. I'm just looking for the brush that I want to use. Excitement and plans. I think this is, I was talking to my friend a couple of weeks ago and I said that I want 2023 to be the year that I have plans and that we do things, because we've been so held back by the pandemic for so long. And yes, the world is still a scary place. There is still risk, and that's something that we have to deal with, and we take precautions where we can. But at the same time, I don't think this risk is going away anytime soon. So we're having to decide to live our lives as much as we can with the risk, because otherwise I think we'd just be stuck inside for years and years. And we have vaccines now, and the strand is less dangerous, and there's sort of COVID pills, and there's more out there to give us a bit more confidence that if Adam did catch COVID, it wouldn't be as dangerous as it would have been during sort of the core pandemic, before vaccines, before tablets and so on, when the strains were really dangerous. So next year is the year of doing things. We have some holiday plans, so we've been talking, this isn't booked, but we hope and plan to do this. We have been planning for years and years. I'm just using the shade Passion Fruit in my crease. We've been talking and planning for years and years to go on a trip to spend a couple of weeks traveling around Thailand and a few days in Singapore, because Adam grew up, like spent his teen years living in Singapore. So we really want to go so Adam can show me where he grew up, and I have wanted to go to Thailand for years. We've done Vietnam and I've been to Bangkok, but I haven't travelled around Thailand and I really want to. We were going to do it just before the pandemic hit, and then obviously because of the pandemic it's had to be put off for like every year. So we really want to do that. We want to do it next Christmas so we can be in Thailand for New Year's Eve. So that is the plan, and we'll probably get another holiday in the year, which is so exciting because Adam and I haven't been on holiday for years together. I obviously went to Antigua to film the TV show, but Adam didn't come for that. That was just me. So we haven't been away with each other since we went to Barbados, which was right at the start of my channel. Like I think I'd been doing YouTube for like 3 months when we went to Barbados. So that's how long, and I've been doing YouTube for 3.5 years. So that's how long it's been since we've been away together. I'm going to put rouge in the outer corner to deepen this look up a little bit. So I'm so excited about that. We have another plan, which I think I'm going to wait to tell you about, because yeah, I kind of want it to be a surprise. I don't know. I know that's the most annoying thing, but all I will say is I'm really excited about, and watch this space for about April time, because we're doing something really exciting and I'm going to be documenting it. But that is going to completely change our life. That's going to completely change our life. So yeah, I'm being a bit cryptic here, but I don't want to say it in case for some reason it doesn't happen. But it is looking pretty likely. So I'll update you on that in April. But that's going to really be a huge part of our life next year. And we have so many exciting plans, like my best friend is getting married. So I've got her hen do and her wedding. Adam's friend is getting married. I'm going to see Harry Styles with my friends. I'm sure I'll plan some trips with Becky, because I need to go and visit Becky and see her house, and she needs to come here and see my house. That's Becky Reynolds, in case you don't know, which I'm sure you do, because, you know, if you like my channel, I'm sure you already watch Becky, because we make relatively similar content. And thank you so much for all the love that you gave on our London vlog together. I had so much fun meeting Becky in person for the first time. Like, we've been friends for like 1.5 years, but because of the pandemic and Becky lives down south and I'm up north, we just haven't managed to meet each other. So that was just such a wholesome day, and I loved that we were able to vlog it. And I had so much fun watching the same day, but from Becky's perspective, because obviously she vlogged as well. So that was definitely a highlight. But yeah, there's just so much planned, and obviously I'm going to start my new job, which is, I mean, it's not really a new job, it's the same job, but it just sort of steps up a bit, it steps up. It's the next level, basically. So that's both terrifying and exciting. I think I'm more excited than scared now, which is nice to have made that move, that progression. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I know it's not really about the makeup, but I mean, it'd be good if you could actually see what I'm doing. I just want to do stuff. I want to get out of the house. I want to see the world. I want to do stuff. I want to spend time with the people I love, spend more time with my sister, because I just haven't been able to do that this year as much as I would like to. What shimmer am I going to use? I like a light shimmer, but the shimmers are in here are a bit darker. Maybe I've got a single shimmer. What about this Pixie one? This is in Mirage. Ooh, maybe that one. That's like a bronzy, goldy pink. I think maybe that one. I don't know what I was saying, but I just want next year to be the year where I have plans and I see people and I do things, and I just make the most of the time that we have. And I haven't been able to do that for the past few years. So let me do this without talking because otherwise I'm going to get it all over the place. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, that was a good decision. I love these Pixie eyeshadows. I don't know what they're called, but they're the like glitter liquid eyeshadows. I love them. Look how pretty that is. So pretty and so sparkly. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. So let me just finish up my eyeshadow. We'll pick a lipstick and then we'll wrap this video up because we've been here for a very long time. So my makeup other than my lips is done. I've given my hair a nice brush. I've got dressed. So all we need to do now is lips to finish up. So I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. This is, I mean, there's no, this is a Maybelline Superstay liquid lipstick in the shade Self Starter, and I thought this would be gorgeous. I still love these because of the staying power. Like if I put this on, like I wore a darker shade to work the other day and I put it on at like 6:30 in the morning and it was still on like at 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night when I took it off, and I didn't reapply it once. Like that's how long these stay on for. You have to like put them on and they're tacky for a little bit whilst they dry down, but once they're dry it's not going anywhere. So be sure you want to wear this all day. But I kind of forgot about these for a little while, and I think because of the pandemic, like I just wasn't wearing like lipstick like this, like liquid lipsticks. I was just maybe putting like a little like sheer glossy lipstick on or something, like if I was on a Teams call or something, but I really wasn't wearing lipstick, so I forgot about these, but I thought this would be the perfect colour. So I'll pop this on, but I don't know, I'm not going to try and talk while I do this because if I mess this up it's there all day, so let me just do this quickly. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. So this is the finished look. I like it. I really like the way it's turned out. It's Christmassy and sparkly and pretty. I really like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I'll list all the products that I used in the description box in case I know you like any and you want to pick them up for yourself, maybe a little Christmas treat to yourself. So that's it for this video. Thank you for listening to me wittering on about my life and having another little therapy session out loud with you guys. It's been so nice to have a proper catch up. I'd love to hear in the comments what your favourite thing about 2022 was for you and what you're most excited about for 2023, because I feel like it has to be a good year. We are all owed a good year. We've all been through so much with the pandemic and everything else that's going on in the world that we all deserve 2023 to be a beautiful year full of hope and love and joy, and I really wish that for all of you. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that you're enjoying Vlogmas because I'm having the best time. Thank you so much again to Trina-Louise for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate your support of my channel. Don't forget to check out the links in my description box to go and have a look at some of the gorgeous jewellery that Trina-Louise has. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!